Introversion, as Carl Jung first identified, is more than choosing quiet corners over bustling crowds. It's about where people get their energy. Introverts recharge by spending time alone, reflecting, and thinking. This doesn't mean they're always quiet or shy. It means their brains are wired to enjoy and need these moments of solitude. They can feel quickly overwhelmed by too much noise or activity, preferring environments where they can think and process their surroundings at their own pace. There are 4 types of introverts, and not all introverts are the same. The idea of social introversion aligns closely with what many think of when they hear introvert. It's about preferring small, intimate gatherings or choosing solitude over being part of large groups. Social introverts enjoy their own company, perhaps lost in a book or deeply engaged with computer work, more than they do a bustling party scene. Jonathan Cheek, a psychologist, emphasizes that this preference isn't about shyness or the fear of social settings. Rather, it's a comfort found in the quiet and the familiar, where the volume of social interaction is just right, neither too loud nor too absent. Thinking introversion introduces a different angle. It's less about how one interacts socially and more about a person's inner life. People high in this form of introversion are often reflective, enjoying deep dives into their thoughts and feelings. According to Cheek, thinking introverts are those who can get lost in their imagination, not out of worry, but through a creative and introspective lens. Their rich inner world is a place of fantasy and self-exploration, offering a distinct kind of introversion that isn't necessarily about social preference. Anxious introversion is characterized by a sense of discomfort or self-consciousness in social situations, not merely a preference for solitude. This discomfort can persist even when alone, driven by a tendency to overthink how social interactions went or might go wrong. Anxious introverts might avoid social gatherings not because they prefer solitude, but because of their worries about social adequacy and a lingering sense of anxiety that doesn't easily dissipate, even in the absence of others. Restrained or reserved introverts are marked by a cautious approach to action and speech. They're thinkers, often pausing to consider their words and actions carefully before engaging. This type also tends to need time to warm up to the day. They're not the ones to leap out of bed, ready to tackle the world. Their preference is for a measured, reflective approach to life, favoring deliberation over impulsive decisions or actions. Introverts are known for their love of deep, meaningful conversations over small talk. They carefully choose who they spend their time with, preferring a few close relationships to many surface-level ones. They aren't antisocial, they just value quality in their interactions and need alone time to recharge their batteries after socializing. Introverts have made enormous contributions across all fields. Albert Einstein, an introvert, revolutionized physics with his theory of relativity. J.K. Rowling, another introvert, wrote the Harry Potter series, one of the best-selling book series in history, largely in cafes, relishing her alone time. Bill Gates, introverted by nature, co-founded Microsoft, changing the world of technology and business. These examples show that introverts can lead, create, and innovate, often using their ability for deep thought and concentration to solve complex problems and create new worlds. A common misunderstanding is equating introversion with shyness or antisocial behavior. But introversion and shyness are not the same. Introverts can enjoy socializing, they just prefer it in smaller doses. Another misconception is that everyone fits neatly into introvert or extrovert categories. Many people are ambiverts, lying somewhere in the middle, showing traits of both depending on the situation. Recognizing this helps us understand that personality isn't black and white. Introverts find their ways to balance social expectations with their need for solitude. This might mean choosing events that are more meaningful to them, finding quiet moments on busy days, or explaining their needs to friends and family. By setting boundaries and communicating openly, introverts can navigate social situations without compromising their comfort. Introverts teach us that silence isn't empty, but filled with thoughts, ideas, and potential. By understanding and valuing introversion, we can appreciate the diverse ways people interact with the world, recognizing that everyone, whether introvert, extrovert, or ambivert, has something unique to offer. Did this journey into the introvert's world open your eyes? If so, like, share, and subscribe to the FactStory. Join the conversation by sharing your thoughts in the comments. Are you an introvert, extrovert, or ambivert? Let's celebrate all the ways we experience and contribute to the world around us.